Prime Minister is speaking, Manuel Valls.
During these very difficult times, our thoughts are with the victims and with the families who have been affected by on France, and which will carry on to weigh on France. I had, on many occasions, I said, unfortunately, that we would have had such incidents, and there will be others. We are facing a war that terrorism has started against us. The objective of the terrorists is to instill fear and panic. France and the President of the Republic has reminded us is a big country, is a big democracy that will not allow itself to be destabilized. The emergency and the urgency that we have talked about is to welcome the families and to look after the bodies and close ones after identification. The whole of the services of the states are being deployed to help the families and to accompany them during these particular difficult times on the medical psychological plans. In addition to the operation measures for an immediate reactions to this attack, the following measures have been decided. The Inter-Ministerial Crisis Cell has been triggered. The Department of Maritime Alpes has been placed at Vigipirat high alert. The Paris Prosecutor Office is now in charge of the attack, and the instructions are given by the Republic Prosecutor. The interministerial aid to the victim cell has been triggered. The President told our compatriot that Sentinel operation will be maintained and to call the reserves along the gendarmerie level. Extra services will be deployed, which will allow us to maintain the vigilance and the protection of lives. The delays and the modalities of these operations are being put in place by the Gendarmerie National General Direction. A draft law to prolong the state of emergency for an extra 3 months will be presented to the Council of Ministers following us next Tuesday, so that the Parliament can study it and examine this text next Wednesday and Thursday. And that causes us to think within the scope of this mobilization. The President of the Republic has called for a national mourning for the 16th, 17th and 18th of July. Out of respect for the victims, the flags will fly at half-mast along the Republic offices, official offices in the Republic. The meeting of Defense and Security, we would like to tell the French people that we will never give in. France, we will not give in to the terrorist threat. We have changed, times have changed, and France should learn to live with terrorism. And this is the message of the Republic. We have to be show solidarity, calm, and collective calmness. France, once again, has been hit in its soul, on the 14th of July, our national day, they wanted to attack the unity of the French nation. The only response, the only dignified and responsible response that France can give is that France will remain loyal to the spirit of the 14th of July, a united and assembled France around its values. This is the only demand that we are asking today. Ladies and gentlemen, we will have other opportunities during the day to give you more supplementary elements. And as you know, the interior and health ministers are still on place in Nice. And see you later.
So the French Prime Minister Manuel Valls speaking in Paris, saying that President Hollande has called for 3 days of national mourning in France, the 16th, 17th and 18th of July. And quite a striking line from what he had to say there. France should learn to live with terrorism, he said, thinking about the victims and the city of Nice, said Manuel Valls. But that line, France should learn to live with terrorism, I think possibly the most striking line in what he had to say as the country tries to respond to this horrendous attack.